Hey guys, welcome to Whispers of Charleston. My name is Savannah, and today we're going to talk about the old jail a little bit more. So it's located at 21 Magazine Street, and it was completed in 1802. The Charleston's Old County Jail is a combination of three buildings: the main cell block, a large rectangular building, the jailer's quarter located at the front of the jail on Magazine Street, and South Carolina was the last colony to have a prison. Before the jail was built, prisoners were held in their private homes, creating many problems, not the least of which was the escape of convicts. The first prisoners were housed here in 1803. The main cell block was built between 1797 and 1802. At the time, there was no water suitable for drinking available at the jail. Prisoners were kept in cell blocks 24 hours a day, with no exercise or bathroom facilities until 1805, when a 12-foot wall was constructed, the footprint of which is still visible. Inside, the outlines of individual cells are still visible in the cell blocks. These are etched into the concrete floors and show the cells to have been about 6 by 8 feet. In the 1820s, a wing was added to the rear of the jail, designed by one of America's first professional architects, Charleston native Robert Mills. It was a 4-story fireproof annex that measured 18 by 51 feet. The annex was raised when the jailer's quarters and the octagon were built in the 1850s. Jailers and their families lived in the jailer's quarters until the jail was closed in 1939. The jailer could watch all three buildings from this residence, with curtains up on the street side and the skylight reflecting light into the windows. Prisoners and guards would not have been able to tell whether the jailer was watching. The octagon was used for pretrial holding cells. In the 19th century, witnesses and plaintiffs also had to stay in the jail until trial. Trials were held every 6 months. The octagon originally had 4 stories with a central 6-story light tower. The tower and its fourth floor were removed after the earthquake of 1886. The old jail is now owned by the American College of the Building Arts, an institution dedicated to training master craftsmen and women in traditional building methods. So that is not true. So this book hasn't been updated in a little bit. So now it is owned by a private venue. So the bottom floor is used for tours by Bulldog Tours, and the upper floor 2 and 3 are used for like office spaces and for gatherings such as like weddings, luncheons, dinners, and stuff like that. So, but it was owned by the American College of the Building Arts for a while before it was bought out through a couple different hands. So, upon acquisition of the jail in 2000, after it had sat vacant for 61 years, an emergency stabilizing program commenced to meet the immediate needs of this historic property. The old jail is now used as a location for the College of Continuing Education and Youth Programs. ACBA allows tours on limited basis. So again, that has updated, and luckily, John, who owns and runs Bulldog Tours, is still able to get tours in at the bottom part of the jail. So it's definitely a lot of fun to go hang out in the jail and do tours, and you definitely get some crazy experiences at the jail. All right, I hope y'all enjoy. All right, have a good one. Bye, y'all.